very first winner of Project Runway Australia is Julie. The winner of Project Runway Australia will receive a serious small car, the all-new Holden Cruise CDX, a 6-page fashion spread in Madison Magazine, and a $100,000 opportunity to design and show their own collection at the 2010 Rosemount Australian Fashion Week, courtesy of Rosemount. This is Project Runway Australia.
Can't buy style.
Break the rules.
The search for Australia's next big fashion designer.
I want to see the passion in your fashion.
Just try to ignore me.
Who will be in? Who will be out?
I'm in. They're out.
I don't think so.
For these 12 designers, Project Runway is the chance of a lifetime.
My name's Amber Renee. I'm 27 years old and I'm a women's ready-to-wear designer based in Melbourne. My fashion style is sexy, confident, glamorous. I love bling, I love colour. My fashion motto is, if it feels good, do it. If you want to wear a fur coat to breakfast, wear your fur coat to breakfast, honey.
My name is Michael Finch, I'm 23 and I'm from Mackay in Queensland. I'm not a designer for trends. I love to make a woman feel incredible and light up from within. I'm my own person, I'm very comfortable in my own skin. Not so much stubborn, but not a prick. I'm not a prick. Yeah.
My name's Anthony Capon, I'm 25 years old, I'm a women's wear designer and I'm from Melbourne. The secret weapon I have is my talent. That's not really secret, actually.
Number 2.
What's your name?
Hey, I'm Michael.
Anthony, nice to meet
Anthony,
you.
good to meet you, Anthony.
I think people are confronted by my look. My look is very androgynous. I'm actually a boy.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? I'm William Lazutin. I'm 40 years old. I'm a contemporary designer from Sydney.
Good to meet you, William.
Anthony.
My current position is a pattern maker working at Lisa Ho. What I love about being a fashion designer is that you're always creating something new and it's quite soulful. So it's us three. This is it.
We're the first 3.
First three guys.
Right.
My name is Yopi Stafuric, I'm 36 and I'm a costume designer from Queensland. My strength as a designer is that I don't stick to one style. I love being adaptable.
Yopi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. They're a part of me. I got polio when I was a baby. I don't sulk about it. Move on, move forward, deal with it and just get on with your life. This is amazing.
Isn't it awesome?
I'm going to win Project Runway because I'm fucking good.
Hello.
My name is Ivana Stipicic. I'm 29 years old and I come from Sydney.
Nice to meet you. Mwah. Mwah.
I studied fashion in Milan and I got a university degree from Politecnico di Milano. My style, I would probably describe it as rock chic. Fashion for me is like a lifestyle. It's not a choice, it's just how I live.
You so do hats. Oh, I love a hat. I do feathers with everything. It's actually quite a lot.
My name is Kellyanne Russell. I am 31 years of age. Being a bigger girl has really shaped the way I look at the world. I mean, I don't believe that you need to be a certain size or a certain shape to feel sexy. My butt is just the price I have to pay for having such great tits. Really. Sorry. Am I allowed to say that?
I'm Mark Neighbour, I'm 42, I'm an all-round designer and I'm from Brisbane. I do lots of freelance work here at home in my little workroom. I have an associate diploma in fashion design and I also have a master's in fashion research.
This is our bathroom.
For fashion people in my bathroom.
Hello.
My name's Claudia Chabo. I'm 40 years of age. I design lingerie and swimwear. Do I wear the lingerie I make? Absolutely. Look hot in it. I don't know if you guys know. I've got my own label, CC Juice. Young designers biting at my heels. Good luck with that.
into lingerie as well.
They're going to be in for some real rude experiences.
I'm Jason Chakudi, I'm 29 and I'm from North Queensland.
Hi. Another Queenslander?
Yes.
Oh my God, they're taking over.
I am a fashion designer and I design for my own label. My fashion style is for the confident woman who likes to be noticed. What is going to separate me from the other designers is the way I put clothes together.
Right, so it's not a drag queen. We thought the last one might be.
Oh, sorry to disappoint. I'm Ryan Whelan. I'm 27 years old. I'm a made-to-measure specialist and I live here in Melbourne. I'm a bit of a jack of all trades. Literally, I dressed a horse.
Was the horse making gale or was it a natural horse?
I describe myself as an old man trapped in a young man's body because I love everything old school, like the old English gentleman. My personal theory about fashion is LGGL. Looking good to get laid.
One more. Hello, what's your name?
I'm Lauren Vieira, I'm 24, I'm from Sydney.
Good wardrobe space.
Yeah. Apart from being an ambitious fashion designer, I'm also a cheerleader. I may be one of the youngest in the competition, but don't underestimate me. I've won Student Designer of the Year. I've got a young, fresh, energetic approach to fashion. If fashion design was an Olympic sport, I'd definitely try to win the gold. You don't want to go home with the silver.
Is this here before?
What is that?
What is that?
Welcome, designers. We hope you enjoy the beautiful watermark townhomes at Waterfront City, Docklands, your home for the next few weeks. Please join us for a welcome drink at Crown Towers to celebrate your arrival.
Christy and Henry.
Great. Okay, let's do it.
Finally going to meet Christy and Henry.
All right, let's go.
Champagne.
Yeah, love it.
They were drinking champagne and there was a lot of eyeballing and checking each other out. I mean, we are fashion designers and that's what we do, judge.
Michael came up to me and I looked at his hair and his GHD curls were better than mine. So I was instantly jealous of him.
I love my hair. It has its own personality.
So we're all sitting around sipping our fabulous champagne and then Christy and Henry appeared.
Welcome to Project Runway Australia.
I thought, wow, how beautiful is she? And she's got killer legs.
Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all of you for making it this far. The 12 of you are some of the most exciting up-and-coming designers in the country right now. And we believe that each of you has what it takes to win this competition and become the next big thing in Australian fashion. Standing beside me is a man who is going to be with you every step of the way. New York-based evening and bridal wear designer, Henry Roth. Who, of course, is your fabulous mentor.
It was so exciting to meet Henry. He's obviously a huge personality and just oozed Henry.
Thank you and welcome, designers. It's fantastic to see you. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. It does not get better than this. We want you to show us what you're worth as designers. And how are you going to do it? We want to see the passion in your fashion. That's how. So I wish you good luck.
Look around, designers. This cocktail party isn't quite what it seems. This competition starts right here, right now.
Oh my God, anxiety attack.
Because the materials for your first challenge are right in front of you. What? Everything you see is dressed, draped and furnished with the finest materials courtesy of Wrap Down Fabrics.
Using these materials, you will need to create a glamorous evening dress ready for the red carpet.
And your creation will have to be beautifully designed, constructed and finished. But most importantly, it must express who you are as a designer.
I had spotted fabric that I'd like sitting underneath the cake tray of meringues, so I was ready to pounce.
When Christy says go, you will have just 3 minutes to collect as many fabrics as you can and take them to the White House Institute of Design.
So designers, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you set? Go!
was just bedlam.
There was like yelling and screaming, and then Sneaky Ryan comes in and starts like stealing my braid, and I'm like, back off.
I wasn't even thinking about what I was going to make. I was just grabbing fabrics. What am I going to do with pink sequins?
There were 2 pieces of a gold fabric, and there was also a really pretty blue that I could use.
Time's up. Everybody grab your things and follow me to the White House. Let's go. Welcome, designers. This is the workroom where the magic happens.
We all walked into the workroom for the very first time, and everyone was excited to get started on our very first challenge.
So welcome, and let's get chopping. We haven't got much time, boys and girls.
It was exciting to see our big workspace. It looked great, so yeah, ready to jump straight into it.
So I just want to remind you that your challenge today is to create a gorgeous, glamorous evening gown that is going to be red carpet worthy, and also make sure that the dress itself is a pure reflection of who you are as designers. You have only 1 hour tonight to start working on your dress and 9 hours tomorrow to complete your look. So if I were you, I'd get cracking. Good luck.
Thanks, Henry.
Thanks.
Ooh la la.
The design challenge was a gown that represents us. I knotted out a couple of ideas in my head and started doing a brief sketch and then just started cutting.
I just sat down and started drawing and really thinking about what I wanted to show about me as a designer.
I sort of thought who my muse would be for my outfit, and I thought of Kate Blanchett.
Velour. I see velour.
And I started draping straight away on my fabric.
I've created lots of red carpet gowns, and I really want to prove myself in this first challenge and present a great dress to the judges.
What are you like de-sequening? What are you doing there?
I'm cutting the bottom of the border and twisting it around and meeting them up so it makes a bit of a V.
I was checking out Jason, and he seemed to be the furthest ahead of everyone. I barely cut out my dress, and he was already, you know, almost finished draping, and I was like, wow, maybe I'm going a bit slow.
I was actually in my own little bubble and thinking about my design, and Henry walks in.
All right, designers, according to my watch, you have only 30 minutes left to the end of today's time for your challenge. I've got a surprise for you. Let me show you what we've got going on.
Next on Project Runway Australia.
Everyone's going crazy. Shit.
I don't get it.
I may well be screwed.
All right, designers, I've got a surprise for you. Let me show you what we've got going on. Your models! Normally, you would choose the models that you would like to represent your look, but this time, the models are going to choose who they want to work with. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to impress. Go for it.
When the models were told that they will be choosing the designer, I was like, oh God, I hate when things are out of my control, so I was totally freaking out because a model makes an outfit.
Anthony, how are you? That's beautiful. I like this.
You like that? I'm hoping that there's a model in the room that loves my designs and loves my personality, and that will pick me.
Models, designers, your time's up. Hopefully the designers have impressed. First model, Jess.
This is a really hard decision, but I'm going to go with Kellyanne.
Kellyanne.
Amber.
Jason. I've decided on Ivana. I've decided on William.
The models were picking other designers and they weren't picking me.
I'm going to go with Ryan.
Ryan.
I thought, okay, next one, she's mine. Next one, she's mine. And it just didn't happen.
I'll go with Claudia.
Claudia. Excellent. That leaves you, Yasmin, with Mark.
As it turns out, my model is really beautiful. She's young, she's fresh. I think I can make it work.
Now, ladies, you've all made your choice on the designers that you're going to work with. Designers, you have only a few minutes left to take measurements of your models. Let's get going. There's not much time to go.
When Odna came to my table, I instantly got her measurements. Give me the tape measure, I need everything, wrote them all down. Henry called time's up.
This is your last chance for a bit of an air kissy-kissy, and models, if you'd like to leave the workroom right now. Well, designers, it's time for you to down your tools, because for today, your time is up.
It's the end of the day and we're walking out, and I'd have to say I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. I have no idea still what I'm going to do with my design.
Day 2 of the challenge, I am feeling a bit nervous because I didn't get a good night's sleep. I was up all night thinking about things. I was like, if I'm not going to be able to sew, at least you've got to look good. So I did my hair. Awesome.
Have you sewing pants on? Can you get here? 1, 3, 2.
When we arrived at the White House, morning of day 2, I just wanted to get stuck into sewing.
Last minute change of design. The first thing I did when I got into the workroom today was redraw my sketch, since I decided to change it overnight, and pattern make it. Get that pattern done as quick as I can so I don't waste time and can sew it in time.
Just throw it, just chuck it. We've only got 9 hours. Don't worry about the stuff.
I'm confident with my design. Now it's just a case of getting down and getting it made.
Your girls are hanging out.
Hello, designers. How are we all doing?
When Henry walked in, we knew it was make or break time. His advice is always taken seriously. We were all listening.
I am feeling the tension in the air. You could crack it with a whip, but that's good because that means there's creativity going down.
Shit scared.
Hey Ryan, how are you doing, buddy? Who are you as a designer?
Love things that are timeless, but are a bit old school. I'd like to believe that I have a slightly timeless aesthetic where I'm drawing on these timeless historical aspects and kind of reinvigorating them.
Very interesting dress. Good luck to you. Holy moly, that is steaming hot. Steaming hot.
I love asymmetrical contemporary sort of stuff.
I'm loving you already. How is this reflecting who you are as a designer?
I like things a bit different. My style as a designer would probably be seen as avant-garde. I like playing with different fabrics, textures, and different silhouettes.
The way this is draped is just a piece of art.
And that's sort of, for me, I look at fashion as art. I mean...
Well, you've certainly got that down. You've got me stumped for one. It's a beautiful piece of art. Hello, William. What is this just saying about you as a designer?
It is saying that I'm quite willing to put it out there.
Yeah, I would say you're putting it out there. This is a flourish of romance.
I'd like to think of myself as a contemporary designer, avant-garde. I like to look forward and create something new.
This is what I think, and this is what's concerning me. I think the construction of the bodice needs to be tightened and more solid. Lining's not enough.
He wanted me to really stiffen up the bodice, which, if I totally disagreed with Henry, then I wouldn't do it. That's not my style, just to do something but I thought it's not going to hurt me to do it. I've got the time.
I think you could have a very interesting frock. Jason.
Hi, Henry. How are you?
With a waistcoat like that, I couldn't wait to meet you.
Okay, how this reflects in my frock is I wanted to create something that's got an incredible walk and a movement that is sexy and sensual.
What I'm concerned about right here and now is the way this is draping at the moment. If you look at the front for me, it's matronly. It's falling almost like too much of an A-line. You might want to consider how you drape this.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, we've got sexy rather than soggy porridge.
Yes.
You're on the right track. Remember what I've said. I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Okay.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Creative. Good luck to you. All the best, buddy.
Thank you.
I think Jason's design using stretch lycra for red carpet is a massive risk.
Hello, Mark. How are you? What's this saying about you as a designer?
I like the idea that somebody would be able to get my garments and wear them in 50 years' time. My dress was influenced by 1930s court dress that was demure, but, you know, had a certain sexiness about it.
I get it, I don't get it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, and that's just a visual thing.
Yeah.
You're taking quite a risk in being quite clean and dramatic. If that's who you are, go for it. But the ribbon's killing me. I'll be honest with you, the ribbon.
Sure.
Are you feeling the ribbon?
Well, I was hoping that was maybe a little bit Yves Saint Laurent. Sort of, his version of the 30s.
Look, I could be wrong, and I'm not the judges, but there's something about that that's setting me off the wrong side of the scale. This is like pure ribbon, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yes.
That's why it's not working. I think you need to use fabric. I think that maybe if you have something that you make a bit more contemporary, take that 30s feel, give it a little bit more zoom. This is interesting. I didn't love it when I saw it. I think it has potential.
Yeah, great.
I do. I'm glad you said 1930. I really am. Good luck.
Great, thank you. Thanks. Maybe in my future designs, I might not be so keen to convince myself that I'm the new Yves Saint Laurent and might steer away from bows.
Amber, all right. Tell me what you're trying to create.
It's saying that she's sexy and confident. There's elements here that I'm really are very close to my heart, such as bling, and also, pink is a good colour for me. So, yeah, these are sort of the elements that I've chosen.
So, is this the entire look?
No, God, no. This is going to be replicated throughout the entire dress, from head to toe.
So you're going to have it crisscrossed over.
At random. Henry kind of took a few minutes to try and understand what I was doing. I guess the bandage dress is probably a bit more fashion forward than what he's used to.
Here's what I would say to you. I think the concept can be fine as long as you execute it well. When you're draping, make sure that you're cutting into the bodice in a flattering way. Do you think this is going to look amazing? Do you think it's going to look
spectacular? Yeah, this will be a knockout.
Good luck for the runway.
Thanks very much.
No problem. All right, designers, keep your energy levels high, keep your enthusiasm up, and you're going to show us all what you're made of. I'm initially incredibly impressed. Good luck to you all. I'll see you later on. Bye, Henry.
Bye. Love you, Henry.
It's either going to look shit hot or shit house.
Henry thinks my dress looks matronly, so I'm going to weave ribbon through and pull the garment in certain areas just to make it a little bit more sexy. I think when I'm finished this dress, it's really going to pop.
I don't know what the judges are really going to think about Jason's.
He's not breathing while he's working. He's just sewing.
He just didn't stop working and kept adding and adding and adding.
It's going to be a showstopper. Which show, I'm not sure, but it will be a showstopper.
It's a sort of... Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Thank you. With all of Jason's lace and feathers and lycra and stretch and sequins and ribbon, it looks great. Thank you.
Oh my God, it's an hour to go, guys. How are you guys doing for time?
I'm fucked. I'm thinking, oh my God, am I gonna get this in time? Nah. Shit! Everyone's going crazy! Anything in particular I'm stressing about? Everything.
Hello, designers. I'm afraid to tell you your time is now up.
End of day 2, I'm a bit so-so about my outfit. I'm not sure if it's going to meet the brief given to us, so fingers crossed.
Everybody please down your tools, stop working whatever you're doing. Yopi please. And everybody out of the workroom right now.
Let's go, peeps. Let's go.
I've got a lot of work to do in the morning, and the thing is, we don't know how much time we've got. If it's 3 hours, I'm sure I'll be fine. If it's half an hour, I may well be screwed.
Another glamorous day in fashion.
Next on Project Runway, Australia.
You've got 10 more minutes to go.
Stressed.
Uh-oh. At this stage, I'm just like, maybe I'll just go home now.
Well, wake up. It's runway day. Waking up this morning, I was really concerned that I wasn't going to get the work done that I needed to.
You reckon it's going to go home today?
Not me.
I'm feeling a little anxious and nervous about seeing my garment on the catwalk for the first time.
Morning. This competition means everything to me.
Today is going to be pretty interesting. It'll either go one or two ways. Like, it'll be awesome, it'll fit straight away, or I could have like another 6 hours of work ahead of me.
To be the first one to be eliminated would be awful.
Excited and scared. We arrive at the White House and I feel like I'm going to go absolutely crazy.
The workroom this morning was hell for leather. Everyone was sewing like there was no tomorrow.
We're all unpicking now.
Frantic.
Good morning, designers. You now have exactly 2 hours to complete your whole look. I'd like you all to take advantage of the Gregory Ladner accessories and the Andrea Yon shoes. In a few moments, I'm going to be sending your models in, and you'll have to take them through the Max Factor makeup and the Tresemme hair salon to give them the complete look. So good luck and get sewing, and I want to see the passion in your fashion. See you later.
If you want to just start taking clothes off.
Beautiful, do that. When I got under my dress, it was all sweet. It fitted perfectly, boobs were in, looked gorgeous.
She's super tall, which is super fabulous. I'd say today is do or die day for me because I really don't want to get cut.
Stressed. When my model came in, I still had to do more work on the back of the dress. There's no zip. I'm hoping that in my panicked, adrenaline-fueled state that I'll get everything done that I need to.
We have 2 hours to finish our design, and I am quietly confident.
Perm off to the side, a bit 80s.
No problem. So yeah, just quite cute and soft curl.
Lift the hair at the back and make it... I want the just been fucked look kind of thing.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Think like siren. So we want like, you know, big smoky eyes, maybe a rouge, and then just like a nude lip.
It's very pretty, young, fresh.
Pretty young.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, thank you.
I'm just finishing the hemline of the dress, so I've just got some small little details to complete and she'll be ready for the catwalk.
Jason's still putting more things on his dress. Stop putting more things on.
I looked over at Jason's model and all I saw was a lot of hair, way too much going on.
I don't think I'm going to be the one to go home today. I'm quite confident that it's to the level that will get me through.
Designers, you've got 10 more minutes to go.
10 minutes ago, I was pretty much finished. I made sure she was going to look fabulous on the catwalk because I don't want this sloppy model on my catwalk.
Hands on here, push. I am proud of what I did because I wouldn't do something if I didn't like it. I'll always put 100% of myself in.
Done that, and we're ready. It was just a huge relief knowing that this dress had actually happened and looked pretty amazing. Stand and wait now.
I was fitting my model and the zipper broke.
Oh my God, Georgia, the zip is not working.
Uh-oh. At this stage, I'm just like, maybe I'll just go home now.
The zip is bent, I'm sewing it.
I'm thinking right now, I am gonna get crucified on that runway.
All right, designers, your time is up. Can you put down all tools? Amber, that means you, darling. Good luck and best wishes. And now, let's off to the runway. Let's go, boys and girls. Work that frock. Off to the runway.
Next on Project Runway Australia.
It looked a little bit like gumboots.
No.
It reminds me of a Logie's red carpet in 1987.
Hello, designers.
Hi, Chrissy.
Welcome to the runway. As you know, in fashion, one day you're in, the next day you're out. There are 12 of you now, but only 3 of you will make it to the finale, where one of you will be named the winner of Project Runway Australia. That person will receive a 6-page fashion spread in Madison Magazine, a 2009 Holden Cruise, and a $100,000 opportunity to showcase their own collection at the Rosemount Australian Fashion Week, courtesy of Rosemount. For your first challenge, we asked you to create a glamorous evening gown, worthy of the red carpet, that expresses who you are as a designer. Let's meet the judges. First up, we have leading Australian designer, Jason Brunston.
Hi, designers.
Hi, Jason.
Next, we have Sarah Gale, one of Australia's top fashion buyers.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Sarah.
And last but not least, our guest judge, internationally renowned designer, Nicola Finetti.
How are you?
Hello.
We will score your designs as they come down the runway. The designer with the highest score will be the winner, and one of you will be out. Let the show begin.
Odna looked beautiful. My design represents me in that it was flowing, sparkled where it needed to. It looked incredible.
I was wrapped. I was really happy it all came together. My model was perfect for the outfit. Her hair was right, the shoes were right, everything was perfect.
My model looks absolutely gorgeous, and man, can she walk. But I'm not sure that I have done the best design I could for this challenge.
Oh my God, when I saw my model walk out onto the runway, I stopped breathing. She looks stunning, stunning.
I'm a bit nervous, but I'm hoping it will be okay because I really think my dress was quite hot.
There is absolutely nothing I would change about my design. My concept and my design overall is still one of the best on the runway. It's just the execution that needs a little bit of tweaking.
I thought, yeah, that's red carpet, it's glamour. It's great.
When I saw my design go down the runway, I actually felt very proud. I think it was a really stunning evening gown.
It was mission accomplished. She carried the dress well, hair and makeup came together, and she nailed the detail with the scarf. If I only had a bit more time and a bit more fabric, it would have been fabulous to make a full-length dress.
When I saw my model Sarah coming down, I was just happy with the way everything came together. Fit her beautifully. I thought, this is good work. I was happy with it.
When I saw my design on the runway, I was very happy because I thought the fabric was coming up great underneath the lights. I think the judges will respond favourably to my design when they look into the detail of work.
I'm really stoked to see Jess on the runway. I think she looked beautiful. She did exactly what I wanted her to do. I'm kind of relieved just to get the first one out of the way.
We've scored your designs. Would the following designers please step forward? Kellyanne. Claudia. Michael. Yopi. Ivana. Ryan. If I have called your name, Congratulations. Your scores were high enough to move you to the next round. You may leave the runway.
Thank you.
The 6 of you remaining have the highest and the lowest scores. One of you will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. Let's bring out your models. I would like to start with Lauren. Lauren, why don't you tell us a little bit about your design?
I was quite inspired by the fabrics and I wanted to keep a very simple silhouette with a bit of fun frivolity around it.
Jason, what are your thoughts?
I think it's a very traditional silhouette. It has a cheapness to it.
For me, the fishtail down the bottom is too heavy. It looked a little bit like gumboots as she walked out. So just be really careful in how you actually put it together.
I must admit, when I saw the silhouette through the screen there, I thought, wow, that actually looks like a red carpet dress. And when it came out, I was a little bit like, oh.
I think I let myself down with my fabric choice.
It's very Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Sarah, what did you think of Anthony's design?
Anthony, can you tell me a bit about the inspiration for your design?
I actually thought of Kate Blanchett because I think she's always got a bit of twist, but she's always so elegant. I think this really reflects me as a personality. It's quite quirky, a bit left of centre, and I like small details which are really cute, but it's more in the detail rather than being really obvious. Even though I've got big flowers on, but but you know, I do like subtlety as well.
Yeah, I think if it reflects you as a designer, I want to know you. Because it's interesting, it's elegant. I love the print. I think the print is really beautiful.
Nicola, you've actually designed for Kate Blanchett. Could you see her in this?
Yeah, I think so. It's very good and very off-center.
Left of the centre.
But I think it's very, very good. Very, very good.
Call me Kate.
Jason, what did you think of William's dress?
I think it's very accomplished for the time frame, and I think it's a very interesting silhouette. I think your choice of hairstyle is really complimentary.
Great.
You have got a little bit of puckering down the front, just on those seams.
Nicola, what are your thoughts?
I think it's very good. I think it's very interesting and a little bit modern.
It says red carpet to me, that's for sure.
It does to me too.
Sarah, can you see Jason's design gracing the red carpet?
Look, I think the actual silhouette has got potential to be red carpet. For me, the lace and the metallic stretch as a combination did not work. I understand where you're coming from with a body glove type shape and it looks quite 80s. Can you walk me through the use of the ribbon?
I decided to incorporate and use the cutouts of the lace and thread the ribbon through.
That lace is quite fussy already,
Yes.
and to thread things through it, and then you've got feathers and you've got flowers.
Black
A lot of detail.
Yes.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a Logie's red carpet in 1987. It's a Neighbours star.
Mark, talk us through your design.
My inspiration was from the colours, and I thought of a 1930s sort of royal court dress, sort of demure, but a little bit sexy at the same time.
For me, I did have issues when she was walking down the runway and I felt that it was just a tad low and needed pulling up. I love the back. You've used some beautiful lines there and it's very dainty as well.
It's a beautiful silhouette.
Yeah,
it looks
is.
beautiful from here. And I can see how it reflects you as a designer because you're neat and graphic yourself. And the dress
You can barely
is very
see any seams or anything.
neat and graphic.
I think you can have clothes that have a sexiness about them without being skin tight.
Absolutely.
Clothes that skim the body rather than, you know, cling to the body can be really beautiful.
I think the silhouette is great and is very modern and really
it is.
very well, very good. Sorry.
Thank you very much.
Jason, when you think red carpet glamour, does Amber's dress come to mind?
It does if she's going to the Grammys.
When I first thought of the challenge, I immediately thought of Lindsay Lohan and Scarlett Johansson. So that's basically who I was designing for.
Red carpet for the Grammys, yes, but glamorous, no.
I do question the lumpiness of the side seams, though.
Yeah, absolutely. The lumpy side seam is actually a lumpy side zip that busted right at the final stages, so that's been hand sewn in.
Can you tell me what was happening on her bust?
Again, this was a facing that I was finishing to put on, and that was going to be happening in the final stages, but we kind of got a bit lost with the whole busted zipper.
Nicola, just how important is it to execute a design properly?
Very important, otherwise the design looks like shit. Sorry.
Thanks, Nicola.
It looks like time management is an issue.
Possibly.
Well, designers, we've heard what you've had to say. We're now going to have a little chat, and then I'll call you back. Thank you. You can leave the runway. Okay, we've seen their designs, we've heard what they've had to say. What do we think?
Mark's, I thought, was a really beautiful, elegant design. Every angle of that dress had drama to it.
I think he's the one who really did express who he is as a designer through his dress.
It was a wrong choice of fabric on the top. You have to have something softer.
Yeah.
For the time that he had and everything, it's very good.
What about Anthony's?
I was pleasantly surprised. He's got a real talent with drape. You can see he's got a lot happening in that design mind of his.
Yeah.
I would wear that one.
He will look so sexy on him.
I might have to borrow it. Okay, how about William's dress?
I thought perhaps he just went a little too far with the feathers. Perhaps he just went a little bit too costumey.
It was very hard to fold that dress right down to the length was just perfect.
Yeah, it was.
I think it's a great dress for a red carpet.
Could totally see it on the red carpet.
Yeah, I could too.
I mean, there were some hits and some misses.
Some of them were braver than others. We had Amber, who I think took a real risk in the dress that she brought out.
But her construction was appalling.
Well, she was trying to use a stretch fabric and a woven fabric and twist them together around the body. It's a very difficult thing to do.
Yeah, it's impossible.
What did you think of Lauren's dress?
The silhouette was a little bit oldish, and the colours together, they are really very difficult.
There's some young girls who will see glamorous as something quite traditional.
It was traditional, but it was kind of traditionally cheap.
The drag queen, cabaret or something. Let's talk a little bit more about Jason's outfits.
I mean, Lady Gaga wouldn't even go near that dress.
There was so much happening with his dress.
You go, plan B, rather than I'm going to keep going and adding and adding and adding until you end up with this thing. Well, guys, are we happy with our decision?
I am.
Yeah, I think we've made the right choice.
Let's bring them out.
Okay.
One of you will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. One of you will be named the winner, and one of you will be out. Anthony, you're in.
Thank you.
You can leave the runway. And now for the winner of this challenge. Congratulations. Mark, you are the winner of this challenge.
Thank you very much.
This means you now have immunity for the next challenge and cannot be eliminated. Thank you. You can leave the runway.
Thank you. Good luck, guys.
It's really exciting to have won the first challenge. The reason I'm here to make great garments and for the judges to see my work in that regard is really great, and it's a real affirmation of me as a designer.
William, you're in. You can leave the runway. Amber, you're in. You can leave the runway. Jason, Lauren, one of you will be out. Jason, while you tried to create something original, your design missed the brief, lacking elegance and glamour. It was messy and over the top, and would be more suited in an 80s video clip than on the red carpet. Lauren, your dress may have expressed who you are, but it looked cheap, outdated, and lacked originality. Your combination of fabrics did not work and left us feeling flat. Jason, you're out. That means, Lauren, you're in. You can leave the runway.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Good luck.
Thank you. I feel a little saddened that I'm leaving. I would have liked to have done more within the competition. I definitely think I will be remembered.
Sorry, Jason.
Hello, designers. Well, Jason, unfortunately, you are our first person that we have to say goodbye to. So what I'm going to ask you to do is say your last goodbyes, go back to the workroom, pack your things, and leave.
To meet you.
To have you in the house.
Lots of blessings.
See you later. I'll continue to pursue my dream as a fashion designer, as I love learning and I love the art of clothing. So for me, it's a passion.
Season on Project Runway Australia.
For your next challenge, you won't be working alone.
Oh my God!
We were very excited.
Some people I think you might recognise.
Oh my God.
I just need to know what you guys are doing so I can start.
She's irritating the shit out of me.
He actually took it and went, sorry, hon. Whatever.
That's so passive aggressive, and you know it is.
No, look,
Yes, it is.
He really needed to be shot down.
absolutely no idea that it would be this hard. Freaking out beyond comparison.
It's boring.
Commercially, you wouldn't have a hope in hell in selling that.
Okay, it's not contemporary.
I really started to freak out.
I'm sorry, it's a bit of a frown from me.
I've seen it before.
To be honest, I was really disappointed.
You don't know what they're looking for.
Work a little harder, bitches.